Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. If you're watching the video, do us a big favor. Please hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to our channel. That really helps us on YouTube to grow and find new collectors. So we thank you for that. Happy Memorial Day if you're a member of the military. We appreciate your service. It's our final break before our Memorial Day getaway, if you will. We'll be back next Tuesday. We're doing jerseys, mini helmets, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Let's go over the list of what we're doing here. And this was a draft. Everyone in this break got to select 2 NFL teams. And before I read those teams off, let me show you our lineup. We're doing 12 Gold Rush mini helmets, 6 TriStar mini helmets, 5 TriStar jerseys, and then we have multi-sport products. Best of Sports from Leaf, Break King from Multisport, Leaf Exotic, Historic Autograph Company, jerseys. The multi-sport items, we will use them to fill up hitless spots in this break. Once everybody has a hit, any remaining baseball, basketball, hockey, whatever items, we will randomize those to everybody. All right. Doug with the Chiefs and Panthers, Terry, Titans and Texans, Darren, Lions and Cardinals, James, Bills and Commanders, Ted with the Steelers, Seahawks, David, Bengals, Raiders, James, Cowboys and Giants, Dave, Falcons and Rams, Doc with the Bears and Browns, John Cam, Dolphins, Saints, Ted, Niners and Jets, Jonathan, Chargers, Vikings, Thomas with the Ravens and Broncos, Joel, Patriots, Eagles, Doc with the Packers and Jags, and Nicholas with the Buccaneers and the Indianapolis Colts. And if we do happen to have a hitless team, which is probably not, or a hitless spot, which is probably not likely with all the multi-sport stuff, we will actually send a sealed pack of sports cards to that person. You got to go to work, Darren? I know, this break does take a while. That's the only negative to the draft stuff. It takes a while. Ooh. I already know where this is going, but I do have to look it up. Just in case. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Ricky Williams. And I believe this is going to go to the Dolphins. It is a college jersey. It's going to go to the most number of seasons he played for a team. And I believe that's going to be Miami. There you go. Ricky Williams. And it is TriStar authenticated. A little burnt orange for you to start out. Stand by. There you go, George. All right, Ricky Williams, Miami Dolphins, 3 years, and then went back and played 3 more years there. So that is definitely where it is going. Miami, I'm going to highlight that. That's John Cam with the first hit of the break. Stand by. All right, I'm noting that on my list. I got to note the college stuff for our shipping department. Oh, you got Saints too. Yeah, you would have got it either way. Didn't we? Yeah, we said something about that. We're like, hey, what if we get a Ricky Williams? Not a huge fan of TriStar putting the sticker there, but I get why they do it. It's kind of a security sticker. Kind of hard to get on these. They changed their box style, a little bit different. Oh, Colts, Indianapolis, Nicholas, Jonathan Taylor. Let's get a boom there. Jonathan Taylor, the Beast. They actually, I think they have him on the box somewhere. James Spence authenticated, JSA. Number 28, custom Colts jersey. And there's your sticker with the code on it. I'll highlight these, George, while you're doing that. That's going to be Nicholas. Next box. Oh, that's why he's illegal in 48 states and not 50. Oh, there you go. I like this. Old school Viking cry time, Chuck Foreman. Chuck Foreman jersey. I think he was number 44. I don't remember. Chuck Foreman. This is going to be a cool looking jersey. Love the purple, man. Chuck Foreman. Minnesota's going to be a Jonathan Moo. I got you, George. Jonathan Moo, Chuck Foreman. Nice auto, by the way. TriStar authenticated. Miles says, huh? What? Are you saying, why did you make that cry sound? It's the Viking cry, man. It's a Dynasty tradition. You got to know about the Viking cry. Dane's illegal in Wisconsin. Nuh-uh, I have my own county in Wisconsin. And you're supposed to be manning it. When you're hot, you're hot. Oh, this is going to be a cool jersey. You got to frame this one.
Wow.
Bob Greasy, boom. Man. The only time I like Greasy is when we get a Bob Greasy jersey. Don't like greasy food, but I like greasy jerseys. Look at this thing. Beautiful teal Dolphins jersey. John Cam with the second hit for the Dolphins. And he always has a nice auto.
Man.
Bob Greasy. TriStar authenticated. Hall of Fame quarterbacks will work. All right, one more box of TriStar. That will end us out on this part of the break. Is that the sticker? Yeah. You see me eat greasy burgers? That is true. What's up, CJ? What are you doing? What you doing? CJ, who do you want us to get? You want us to get a Drew Bledsoe, don't you? You're going to be the only guy that goes, yay, when we get a Drew Bledsoe. All right, respect the gap. Only player that can smoke a cigarette without opening his mouth. Michael Strahan, going to go to the Giants, New York. G-Men.
James Cha.
James C-H-A. I bet you're glad you didn't miss the draft because you wouldn't have got the Dolphins. Nice. Michael Strahan. Good Morning America fans. If you're a GMA fan, you're probably watching the wrong channel. It's supposed to be on Hallmark. There you go. Nice auto. Hanging out at your in-laws. I don't know if that's a good... Is that a good thing? That's probably a good thing, right? All right, I'm going to beam out for a second. Let me go get some mini helmets, guys. That's what we're doing next. All right. Patriot Dream Killer, that's right. Patriot Dream Killer. All right, I love these things. Gold Rush mini helmets, they always tend to use alternates, like the flash, the amps. Really cool different variety of mini helmets on Gold Rush. So we have 12 of these, and then we're going to do 6 TriStar mini helmets. And then we get to the cards, all the multi-sport stuff. Ooh. Seems like we started out with the Niners last time. I may be wrong. Oh, the GOAT.
Whoa.
I'm a little jealous. I got a little jelly. Just a little jelly.
I'm thinking so.
Jerry Rice, Niners. Wow. Okay.
10.
San Francisco. Nobody wanted the Niners in this. They went at the 11 spot in our draft. Very late for the Niners. Beckett authenticated on the signature.
Holy cow.
This is a nice one.
It's got to be on the box. It is on the box.
Yeah, it's on one of the helmets on the box. That's right. I think this is just a regular. I can't remember what they call this. Usually it'll tell you what the alternate is. I think this is a flash helmet or an amp. Not totally sure. It's awesome, is what it is. It's a GOAT alternate. Wow.
Crazy.
That'll work, Ted. Ted, your work here is done. Put a fork in, Ted. Ted, you're done. You can sign off now. We'll talk to you later. It just wouldn't be right to get another hit after that. All right, it's white and yellow. It's Steelers, and that signature to me looks like Heinz Ward. I'm not totally sure. Lunar Eclipse mini helmet, number 86. It is. Upside down, if you can read upside down. Heinz Ward. You go Pittsburgh, and guess who has Pittsburgh? It's Ted again.
Wow.
Ted has the Steelers as well as the Niners. You took the Steelers at the 5 spot.
Nice.
That one is Beckett Witnessed. Beckett Witnessed. Yeah, the legends are coming out, man. Is Ricky Williams a legend? I don't know if he's a legend. Is he a legend? Maybe in the medical gummy community. Ted, I wish I could be like you. Guys want to be like Ted and women want to be with him. You know what I'm saying? All right, Big Tatanka Lunar Eclipse helmet. I'm going to say Thurman Thomas, maybe? Yeah, Oklahoma State legend. Okie State, baby. Greatest college in all the land. There you go, Bills.
James Bailey.
Hall of Fame running back. No boom for you. George didn't even give you a boom. I would have gave you a boom. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. There you go, James. The Terminator. This break is so fun. I hope we get a Michael Jordan rookie out of our multi-sport product. And then whoever's hitless is going to be like, yay. All right, Kansas City Chiefs. First pick in our draft. It looks like, and I'm not going to lie to you. I always say my guy, I love this guy. This guy's awesome. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I can't stand this guy. This guy drives me insane. It's McCole Hardman. I know that signature anyway. He's not even a Chief anymore. But this one has a Kansas City logo on it, so it's going to go to Douglas. McCole Hardman. The bane of my existence. I don't know why I don't like McCole Hardman. He can't hold on to the ball. Whenever I've used him in fantasy, he scores like 2. Then I don't use him, he scores 37. I just don't like him.
He didn't like you very much either.
No, he doesn't. There's El Rey. L to the Rizze. I'm having deja vu here all over again. I feel like I already said that. Buffalo Bills. That is an amp helmet. That is super cool. They kind of blow up the logo. Are we going Flutie Flakes? Is that what we're doing? Is this Doug Flutie? We get a lot of Doug Flutie. I like Doug Flutie. Doug Flutie going to go to Buffalo. That is the Bills and Commanders for James. So John Cam has 2 hits for Dolphins Saints, and then James 2 hits for the Bills Commanders. So 2 of you guys doubled up so far. Does anybody really like Dane? Ron Dane? Taylor Dane? I like Taylor Dane. Look up her real name, though. I can see why she changed her name to Taylor Dane. I think her name was like Beatrice Fogelforger or something like that. Seriously, it's bad. Nugenics helmet. There you go. Oh, Falcons. Michael Vick, Lunar Eclipse. That deserves a boom. And I'm never a fan when they sign on the crown of the helmet, but the Falcons logo is actually bigger than the helmet. It actually extends beyond the helmet. So he signed up here, red ink. Nice.
Dave CON, Falcons and Rams.
Beckett witnessed, which is different than Beckett authenticated. Authenticated, you send it into Beckett, they examine it. Beckett was actually sitting there when he signed it, so a little bit different. All right, no, I have 6 more of these. 6 more. Let me go get them. Stand by. Like the helmet. Like them. Okie dokie. Dane Cook. What happened to that guy's career? That guy kind of went down. All right. Thank you. My table does not hold all this stuff. We have it on the conference table. DJ Chark. I like DJ Chark. I mean, he's not like lighting the world on fire so far, but he's okay. Pretty good receiver.
I hear you, Blaine.
You're not very, I mean, you're not biased because you're an LSU fan, right?
Me?
No, I'm talking to Blaine. He's like, DJ Chark's a monster. Well, not in the NFL, he's not, but in college he was really good. All right, what is this?
Boom.
Oh, Super Bowl helmet, and that is a autograph I know all too well. This is Chris Godwin.
Wow.
Chris Godwin's Super Bowl helmet. That'll work. And what is this on the, what is the design? Does anybody know? Is that a normal thing on all the Super Bowl helmets that year? I'm assuming this is when they beat the Chiefs. Is that Tampa Bay's Waves or something? That is awesome. I've never seen that helmet before. Beckett witnessed.
Nicholas Ree.
I do want to show the name just for confirmation. Beckett witnessed. All right, let me type that in down here. Chris Godwin mini helmet Super Bowl. Buccaneers. Typed it in. We are filling the board, baby. We are filling it up. See, we have another person that's... And you're kind of a DJ Chark guy, aren't you, Skeeter? I feel like you had flashes of being a DJ Chark guy. Hey, what's up, Taylor? We are doing card breaks tonight, but this is the last one. We've already sold out of all the other ones, and we've already done them. But we are back Tuesday and Wednesday, and those are listed on the website. Go grab a spot. All right, Lunar Eclipse for the Rams. LA Rams, Dave, Falcons and Rams, and Hall of Fame in 2020? My guy. How did I not know his auto? The Reverend Isaac Bruce. Love it. I'm actually a little jealous now. It looks a little different than his auto normally. Hall of Fame inscription there. Beckett authenticated on this one. There you go, Rams. So 4 of you guys with 2 hits. How do you have a massive year if the offense is not going to be explosive? Those are, that offense is going to be horrible. He's going to have a massive year. What? Blaine, I know it's Friday. Are you drinking early, Blaine? All right, we've got up next, I think this is Devontae Smith, but I'm not 100% sure. Philadelphia Eagles, Lunar Eclipse mini helmet signed in green ink. That's how you should do it. No, it's Darius Slay. Incorrect on that one. Darius Slay, Eagles.
Eagles, that's Joel with
There you
the
go.
Patriots and the Eagles.
Beckett witnessed. Darius Slay. And his 8 tiny reindeer. Yeah, not as big of a Chark fan as Trubisky. I get it. You're talking about Dane Cook, right? Not Dance Cook. Who is Dance Cook? Sounds dangerous, Dance Cook. Sounds like a cooking show you don't want to be on. All right, that is the Dallas Cowboys, who went a little late in this. Cowboys and Giants spot. And yes, I know this auto. Cooper Rush. I don't know what to say. Cooper Rush autographed mini helmet. It's kind of cool. I like the flash blue chrome. I like the white ink. I kind of like Cooper Rush, if I'm being honest. Cooper Rush.
James Cha.
I think DJ Chark will catch 40 balls. Blaine, I think he'll catch 40 of them, and I think he'll do it proudly. I think when he catches it, he's going to squeeze the ball hard. I think he can be proud. He's going to catch 40 more balls than I am. Probably not more than George, but if you know what I mean. But, yeah, he's going to catch 40 balls this year. I hope we get a DJ Chark helmet right here. That would be cool. Oh, I love this helmet. I'm very jealous. Not kidding. Very jealous. Terry, it's your birthday. Not kidding. It's really his birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. Look at this Titans blue. I love the color of that Flash mini helmet, and it is Eddie George.
Wow.
Oh, that is a beautiful mini helmet. That is cool. Why don't the NFL teams wear some of these alternates? That would be so cool if they did.
They're too small for them.
That's true. Becky, see, now that was funny. Give yourself, go ahead. You deserve it. Yeah, you deserve it. That was a good one. All right, Eddie George, now a coach, by the way, in college. Tennessee State, I think. There you go, Tennessee Titans. Terry on the board big time.
Very nice. That's a beautiful helmet.
Carly, I already used that joke. Oh, you think more than 40, Skeeter? Nah, he'll get hurt some. He'll miss a couple games. He's from LSU. Might go to the Pokey for a couple days. Ooh.
Oh, that seems so familiar.
That looks like a Travis Etienne Lunar Eclipse helmet to me. That is an unusual Lunar Eclipse. The Jags logo being teal like that is very strange, but I think it's cool. It's just unusual. Travis Etienne, if I'm not mistaken, by the autograph. This guy's electric.
That's Doc with the Green Bay Packers and the Jaguars.
There you go. Congrats, Doc. That ends out our Gold Rush mini helmets. We have 6 TriStar mini helmets up next, and we only have 4 spots that don't have a hit yet. We may fill up the board before we even get to multi-sport. I'll be right back.
Well, there you went, Jinx. The thing.
No, look at this. This is great.
I know.
We usually get all the way through, and we still have 4.
I know.
This is awesome. I like it. All right. Clemson guy also, I know, man. If you get a Trevor Lawrence, you're going to be in hog heaven, man. Between you and your Clemson and Blaine and his LSU and Georgia and his LSU, it's like a lot of bias in here. There's a lot of bias. All right, TriStar, I always go through this spiel. We're looking for the extra point tickets. which would be you get a mini helmet and then you get a little ticket that gives you a second mini helmet when you send it in. That would go to whoever's on the ticket, whatever team that is. And then you're looking for the touchdown treasure tickets, which are 1 in 400 boxes. We've pulled a few over the years, but looking for the Brady jersey, autographed helmets, full-size items. So we'll see what we get. All right. And they do have the information card on TriStar stuff, which I love. Jim Auto. It's an auto. Automatic. Auto. He's with the NFL Network, I guess. Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1980. Actually, I would not have guessed that. And that is the Raiders. No treasure ticket in that one. Las Vegas Raiders. This is kind of a cool... That's a throwback logo. I haven't seen one of these in a while. Throwback Raiders.
David Gurr with the Bengals and the Raiders.
Another satisfied customer. Hitless spot filled up. Hall of Fame inscription. And I can't tell what it says there. Is that his number? I think he put his number up there. Jim Auto. TriStar authenticated. We do not get a lot of the old school Raider helmets. That's cool. Doc has a Trevor Lawrence picture in his spare bedroom, and it has candles around it. And a small pillow as to avoid knee abrasions. Just saying. All right, this is for the Oilers, which goes to the Tennessee Titans. Oilers goes to the Titans. This is Robert Brazil. We actually got to hear him speak at the Hall of Fame induction in 2018. We were there in Canton. Pretty cool guy. Robert Brazil. And I will type this into my sheet too. This is going to go to the Tennessee Titans. Like his auto. And you got to love the old school helmet. Hashtag awkward.
Terry with the Titans and the Texans.
2 hits for your birthday there, Terry. All right, Robert Brazil. Mini helmet. Titans. All right, going to note that down. We only have 3 spots. We're looking for Lions, Cardinals. We're looking for Bears, Browns. And we're looking for Ravens, Broncos. But, you know, actually, being hitless might not be too bad because we could pull a gigantic baseball or basketball card. We've had people get $1,000 Luka in this thing because they went hitless. So, where'd you get that Luka card? I got it in a football break. Yeah. It's kind of weird. Oh, I see 2 cards instead of 1.
Whoa, nice. Come on.
Okay, so it is an extra point ticket. I'm going to sit that there. The mini helmet is Emmett Thomas. Emmett Thomas, Kansas City Chiefs.
Douglas Z.
Doug Z on the Chiefs. And obviously we do have an extra point ticket. It's about 1 in every 40 boxes you get one. All right, so here's your Emmett Thomas. That is a old school Chiefs logo, silver ink. Very nice. Kansas City and Carolina's 2nd hit overall. And this is the first ever draft pick of the Dallas Cowboys. Who is it, George?
Bob Lilly.
Autographed mini helmet of Bob Lilly. That is going to go to the Dallas Cowboys, a TriStar favorite. There's your scratch-off code to get it online and your instructions. I'm actually going to top load this.
James Cha, Cowboys and Giants.
All right, let me get a top loader from you, George. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
And I'm just going to write straight on the top loader. I'm going to be old school here. Let's see. I don't know why that's old school, but it is. There's a really small piece of tape on that because I wrote on it. All right, there we go. Cowboys. Nice extra hit there. So that'll take us up one more hit level. And that's the only spot with 3 hits.
Right.
Cowboys and Giants. There we go. About as awkward. Hey, I didn't say awkward. That was Sky. I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. We've pulled some Kurt Warners out of this before. Oh, man, it must be your birthday. Hey, the Titans never goes high. When you pick the Titans that high, Terry, they've never gone that high. And I was like, oh, he reached for me, picked them way too high. I was wrong, sir. Chris Johnson, boom. Wow. Tennessee getting Eddie George, Robert Brazil, and now CJ2K. Now, I do realize he turned into CJ.5K at some point, but he was CJ2K for a while. And it also looks like a math problem. It's a CJ square root of 28. And I think that's when he struggled, when he started doing math.
Probably.
That's when he... It all came out to 0.5. TriStar authenticated. Third hit, all Titans, which is what he wanted. That's his team. Go figure. Who is the green-haired girl? Beep, Johnny Bravo. That is Gumby's friend. I can't remember her name. She's in the Gumby show. Can somebody help me out on that? That's the only Gumby character I'm not sure of. Now that's Goo. That one is Goo. I don't know about this one. I don't know her name. That was funny. Dane loves pulling Johnson helmets. I see what you did there. Oh, despite all of his hatred toward me in this break, Dan Hampton for the Chicago Bears. The Bears. We go Doc on the board. Bears and Browns in this little draft shindig we're having. And Dan Hampton, I'm not going to lie to you, he knows how to sign a helmet. Look at that. Kids that like to put a very small dot, and that's your signature, he's going to whoop you.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame 2002 inscription. Old school Bears. I like it. All right, I have one more mini helmet, and then we're going to get into the multi-sport stuff. I'm going to do the Historic Autograph Company jerseys first because the boxes are gigantic. Then I'm going to dust off the table. We're going to focus on the cards. There we go. Only 2 hitless spots. 2. Lions and Cardinals. Ravens and Broncos. Rate Dan Hampton on like 1 to 10. Like 10 being your favorite Bear of all time. 1 being I hate this guy. Give me a Dan Hampton rating, Sky. Oh, pretty helmet. Colts. Darius Leonard. That's actually not correct anymore. It's Shaq Leonard. It's Shaquille Leonard. But this is going to go to the Colts, and this is a beautiful shiny blue. I know how you kids like your helmets extra shiny. It's a blue flash alternate helmet. Darius Leonard. Silver ink auto.
Nicholas Ree, Bucks and Colts.
There you go, Nick. James Spence authenticated. JSA. Nice. I like it. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to get the Historic Autograph Company jersey boxes, which are gigantic.
They are gigantic.
They are way too big. I'm not going to lie to you.
And if I remember correctly, hard to open.
They're very hard to open. I wanted to try something different. I wanted a multi-sport jersey product that we never really get. And I really like what they're at. They're advertising Ohtani on the box. They're advertising Luka, Steph Curry. I want a little variety. We've still got a few of these to go through over the years. I'm not going to lie, the first two weren't great that we did. Players, I had to kind of look them up to see where they were, so hopefully that's not the case here. I do want to show this before I cut the other side. It's called Inked Threads. And you should get a Hall of Famer every other box is what it's saying.
Wow.
And I don't know, sometimes you want the modern player, so sometimes you don't want the Hall of Fame player maybe, but... Yeah, these are, this is going to break my fingers, I think. If you ever have a storm, you can get inside this. It'll protect you. All right. Let me kit that to you. What about the tissue paper? Andy Van Slyke. My guy. Yes, I liked Andy Van Slyke back in the day. Pittsburgh Pirate custom jersey. Does anyone else like Andy Van Slyke, or is it just me? Andy Van Slyke Silver Ink Auto James Spence authenticated. I'm going to type this in. We're going to have to either random this to hit list or random this to all. That'll be our first item on that list. Andy Van Slyke. No relation to Dick Van Dyke. I just put it in front if you want. Doesn't matter. Hey, he was a bad dude. Andy Van Slyke was a bad dude. He didn't get enough respect. I think their teams kind of stunk. All right. If it's football, it goes to one of your teams, obviously. If it's not, well, then you know the rest. This is one I'm going to look up with the... I think this is that Bill Richardson? It's Richardson, jersey number 1. I'm going to look this up with the authentication card. The only thing I wish Historic Autograph Company would do is label who it is on the outside. So here it is. It's there's your authentication number. I'm going to look that up real quick. Seems like a baseball jersey to me. WIT 508615. Bobby Richardson signed baseball jersey. And let me give you a little info on Bobby Richardson if you end up with this. Bobby Richardson played for the Yankees from 55 to 66, and that is the only team he played for. He's still alive. He's 87 years old. He likes long walks on the beach. That's all I really know about him. Bobby Richardson. Let me type this in. So both baseball on our Historic Autograph Company endeavors. I think we actually got 2 football last time, if I'm not mistaken. All right, sealing that up. Got a nice big sandwich bag there, too. You can take your lunch in. All right. Stand by. I'm going to dust off the table and we're going to break some cards. I'm very excited for this part. I love this. Be right back. All right, here we go. Cards, and more cards. Best of sports. We got Break King, multi-sport. Should have 2 cards in Break King, so it's a little bit different. I'm just gonna sit it down. And 2 Leaf Exotics. And these are all multi-sport, so we'll see what we get here. Leaf Exotic. And we only have, what do we have? 2 hitless?
2.
Okay, so right now, as it sits, 2 hitless and 2 items that could be random to hitless. So, let's see what we get. First guy to win the World Series MVP on a losing team was Bobby Richardson. Really? I like that. That's an interesting stat. That's a serious stat, actually. Thank you for telling me that. Seriously, thanks for telling me that. All right. Leaf Exotic. This is a Peacock parallel, I believe. Dikembe Mutombo. Shake my little finger at you. That's a Hall of Famer right there, kids. That's a good time to get that because that's Denver Nuggets going to the finals. That sounds weird. 1 of 7. Dikembe Mutombo, 1 of 7. There you go, George. Type this into our random to hitless. Dikembe Mutombo, 1 of 7. I'll just put auto. That's easier. Next up, Leaf Exotic. First person to win the MVP on the losing team. How do you go out and accept that award? They're all out there celebrating that they won, and they're like, oh, hey, come over here. You're the MVP. It's so weird. So weird. What an awkward moment. Oh, this is cool. This would not be bad to end up with. I love this. Also a Peacock parallel. Look at the picture. Hulk Hogan auto. Boom. Hulkamania, baby. That's a nice signature, too. 7 of 7. Apparently the Peacock cards are numbered to 7. That'll work. Leaf Exotic coming through. Hulk Hogan, baby. We have 2 baseball hits. We have a basketball hit, and we have a wrestling hit. All right. Break King Multisport Premium Edition. Stuff's got some big possibilities. You get 2 cards in this. One is usually a lesser card. Not always autographed, not always graded. Oh. I don't have much soccer expertise. And like when I say none, I mean like I'm an idiot. That's kind of what I mean. Okay, first up, neither one of these are football, by the way. Well, this is the other football. That is Mason Mount. Mason Mount. You ever pulled a Mount, George?
No.
Okay. PSA 9 purple refractor from 2019 Topps Chrome UCL. It's numbered to 250. Mason Mount.
UCL too.
What?
Nothing.
Was that a joke?
No.
UCL joke? Mason Mount PSA 9. All right, send that over to George. And Joe DiMaggio, baby. You know he was married to Marilyn Monroe, right? How cool is this? That is a 1979 TCMA 50s card. It's hand signed, so it didn't come out of the pack like that, I'm sure. Beckett authenticated and slabbed this. That's a beautiful card. Get a boom for Joe DiMaggio. Again, that's not one that you're going to be sad if you end up with.
Wouldn't think so.
TCMA made cards for a few years. They had a Hall of Fame set. I've got a few hand-signed cards from TCMA over the years. Kind of a cool thing, man. That is very cool. Nice signature, too. And I don't think they graded the auto. They usually give the auto a grade between 1 and 10. They didn't do that. They just authenticated it. That is insane. So good luck on that. Definitely what you want. Say arguably the hit of the break so far. All right, best of sports. I love this stuff. Got some high end. By the way, we're doing best of basketball on Tuesday night. We have not done best of basketball for 3 years. All I am doing Tuesday is best of basketball, and you get to draft the card you want. We open 2 cases. There's 12 cards. There's 12 of you folks in each break. We randomize your names, and then we have a draft order, and you get to pick the item you want. Michael Jordan has an autographed jersey redemption in that product somewhere. There's a Jordan rookie, Kobe autos. I don't know what our cases are going to have in them, but those are possibilities in that product. They've advertised the Jordan stuff. And Jordan inserts from the 90s. We don't get to do breaks where you can get Michael Jordan very often. So be looking for that on Tuesday when we get back. I don't even think they've done best of basketball for the last 3 years. So this is best of sports. This is going to be multi-sport. It is baseball. It is a first Bowman Chrome Alec Thomas for the D-backs. PSA 10. Boom. That was the boom signal. Alec Thomas, first Bowman, PSA 10. That's a nice one. Soccer fun fact. Thank you for that. Yeah, you can still buy in, Sky. Sure, no problem. You just have to buy Doc's spot. He'll sell it to you. All right, Alec. I think it's Alex. Alec Thomas, PSA 10. Go ahead, George. I don't mind that card. That card's got some possibilities. First Bowmans are always fun. How come we never get a football card in any of our boxes? Seriously. I think one time we got a Trevor Lawrence RPA, maybe. How come we never get football? We still don't have football. Oh, this is a popular card. You can't say it's not popular. This is a green prism Zion Williamson rookie. PSA 9. That's a nice one. Now, I believe the green prism is from retail. I believe that was from Prism Retail. Correct me if I'm wrong. There you go. A little Zion for you. So again, no football. Out of any of our stuff, no football. That's crazy. All right. I like the multi-sport idea, but I wanted to get a little bit of football. Come on. So we're going to have some randomizing to do. And let me move these over. I'm going to share my screen with you. And the first thing we need to do is fill our hitless spots. So we need to get those 2 spots, 1 hit each. After we do that, the remaining items we're going to randomize to everybody, including those 2 spots. They'll have a chance to get more than 1. Let's go over. We're going to go 6 times on the random. Love the way, yeah, that was gigantic at one time. That was a big money card at one time. Could be again, I guess. I love the way we do this because we don't end up with hitless, and it's pretty good stuff. So the 2 teams we're going to randomize are the Lions and the Ravens. So Lions and Ravens we're going to put in some order right here. So let's go ahead and do that first. Let me get all this off my screen. All right, so Lions and Ravens. I'm going to randomize these 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, it stayed there with the Lions on the top. Going to copy those. All right, so Lions and Ravens. Now I'm going to randomize these cards, and I'm going to paste them right here. So we got the Van Slyke jersey down to the Zion PSA 9. We're going to go 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, the Joe DiMaggio down to the Zion Williamson. So one of our hitless spots getting the Joe D. That'll work. 6 times. Maybe the hit of the break. Joe DiMaggio goes to the Lions. And the Ravens get the Mason Mount soccer card, which could be huge. I have no idea. It could be his rookie. You guys tell me if you're a soccer aficionado. So we're going to fill in. These both have 1 hit now. I'm going to fill these in. All right, and we have more hits to distribute. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more hits. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take all the teams in round 1. Everybody will have a shot at these. And we're looking for the top 6. Top 6 are going to get an additional item here. And then George will mark those on the list for us as to getting another hit. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, 6 times. And we're looking for the top 6 is the Chargers, the Chiefs, the Falcons, the Lions, the Ravens, and the Niners. Those are your 6 additional hits. So I'm going to paste this in, and I'm just going with the beginning or the actual team names here, so just to keep this consistent. So the Lions and Ravens, who went hitless, each got 2 hits. So there you go. So George, if you want to mark off those last 6, it's going to be Chargers, Chiefs.
Yep.
Falcons, Lions.
Yep.
Ravens, Niners.
Ravens, Niners.
George is marking that last one. And this is going to be our final count here. Do want to show you what we've got. So that is our, I think we're correct there. That's our final count. So if you have a number by your name, that's how many hits you got total. And it's actually spread out very evenly. No one got over 3 hits, which is kind of unbelievable. Mm-hmm. That is unbelievable. We've had people get 8 hits before in one of these. So that was fun. We're back breaking Best of Basketball on Tuesday. We're going to be doing drafts all night. It's going to be fun. Maybe we'll get some Michael Jordan stuff, and I'll be sad because I'll want it. And then Wednesday, I've got our breaks listed. Go grab a spot. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you for your service. If you're military, we appreciate it. We'll be right back to say goodnight.